Today is Tuesday, June 29th. Here's your local news from the Kansas City Star. Today will be cloudy and humid with temperatures reaching into the upper 70s. Showers and a potential thunderstorm are expected. Here's today's top story. Detectives continue to investigate two fatal police shootings that unfolded last week in Kansas City, Kansas. Dario Dominguez was killed June 20th during the first shooting after he turned and shot at officers, who returned fire at 18th Street and Parallel Parkway, police said. The gunfire followed a chase that began in Kansas City, Missouri, and crossed the state line. The second shooting unfolded 5 days later on Friday, when a man allegedly tried to break into a home and engaged officers with a gun when they arrived at a residence near 50th and Vista Streets. The man had been shot by a homeowner before police arrived. Nancy Chartrand, a spokeswoman for the Kansas City, Kansas Police Department, said two police shootings in 1 week in the city is highly uncommon. The two marked the fifth and sixth fatal police shootings this year across the metro, according to data maintained by the Star. There were no fatal police shootings in the city last year or in 2017 or 2016, according to police data. There were two each in 2019 and 2018. The two in 2019 also occurred within days of each other, according to the police department. In politics news, Missouri Republican Senator Josh Hawley wants to hire 100,000 more police in cities across the nation. Missouri Democratic Representative Cori Bush wants cities to shift some responsibility for public safety from police to local health departments. Their vastly different visions for the future of policing would both employ federal grants, one of Congress' most powerful tools for spurring change locally. Bush's People's Response Act, introduced Monday, would create a 5-year, $2.5 billion grant program encouraging localities to treat crime as a public health issue, supporting, quote, community-based organizations that are designing, implementing, monitoring, or otherwise supporting health approaches to public safety. Hawley has proposed establishing federal grants aimed at hiring 100,000 additional police officers nationwide. Local police departments would apply for the funding to increase their ranks. The two proposals come as Missouri's two largest cities, Kansas City and St. Louis, are moving forward with their changes to their police budgets. The St. Louis spending plan, which goes into effect Thursday, reduces police funding by $4 million annually. In local news, the last time the Harry S. Truman Presidential Library and Museum was renovated, almost 20 years ago, Instagram, Facebook and TikTok didn't even exist. But now the museum has a special area that's picture perfect for social media. A giant photo of the 33rd president for visitors to pose with. Nearby, signs shaped like quote bubbles contain some of Truman's famous sayings, such as, quote, not all readers become leaders. But all leaders must be readers. That area is just one of the ways the museum has jumped ahead in time while exploring the past with a $29 million makeover, showcased in a special sneak peek for the media last week. After closing for 2 years, first for the largest renovation in its 64-year history, and then because of the pandemic, the museum is finally opening its doors to visitors on Friday, July 2nd. And finally, in sports, Lian Wang and Kara Eker are headed to Tokyo. They narrowly missed spots on the U.S. Olympic gymnastics team, but both Kansas City area gymnasts earned spots as alternates at the U.S. gymnastics trials in St. Louis on Sunday. Both KC area gymnasts will be in Tokyo as replacement athletes, ready to step in should injuries or positive COVID-19 cases occur among anyone else on the Team USA roster. You're listening to stories from the Kansas City Star. Find us at kansascity.com to read more about these stories and others.